Experiencing. Few months back, I was traveling to Singapore. I was in a newly built hotel, and morning when I went for the breakfast, you pick a few things from buffet, and then you're looking for a station. Somebody, usually a cook, is there to make omelets for you. I couldn't find one. Then I asked them. They said that there is a robot there. He will make omelet for you. I said, well, this is something I've never experienced before. How is that going to work? So I went to the robo station. It took me a while, and it was a robo with machine vision capabilities. So I went there and I said how this is going to work, and then they had a few stations and few bowls and few condiments cut and kept there, like vegetables, mushrooms, meats, etc. So depending on what you require in your omelette, you have to put them in those bowls and keep on specific stations, and then press button. And this robotic arm, basically it broke two eggs, and it put them into a mixer and put them on the pan, then picked up those condiments from that specific station where I had to keep these bowls, mix them into the omelette, and it knew exactly how much time it takes to cook the omelette, and then it picked up with a robotic arm and kept the plate somewhere. So I took that, then I made another one to make video. Because this was the first experience for me. So this was not really, I would not call it as an artificially intelligent robot, but it was basically a robot making an omelette for you. And it was a good experience. So it's at the early stage. I would say AI is still in the early stage, but it showed me what it is capable of doing tomorrow. Maybe 5 years from now, we will be able to go to restaurants, and maybe robots will be making cooking things for us, and even waiters, robotic waiters will be serving. Difference will be, as Colonel Rohilla said, machine doing things perfectly fine, but no emotions there. When we deal with the humans, they may not be perfect, but sometimes we talk to them, we share the emotions. Now, I think ChatGPT really made artificial intelligence a buzzword, or made it a household name. And whether it's ChatGPT, which is basically running out of a data center on very high-end GPUs, or whether it's Edge AI, which is running on an edge platform, or machine vision, I think fundamentally all the AI algorithms have to run on some sort of semiconductor processing device, right? So since I worked for a long time at semiconductor industry, I also wanted to touch to that aspect of it. So if you see history of semiconductor devices, in 1948, first transistor was invented. And then subsequently in 1956, Dr. Jack Kilby, engineer working in Texas Instrument, figured out a technique to put a bunch of transistors together, and this was called integrated circuit. From 1956, if you see to now 2023, from building a first integrated circuit with 100 transistors to now what is being used, what is powering ChatGPT or any core AI processing algorithm for training of AI models in a data center. So Nvidia has made a latest GPU which is called H100. H100 GPU has 80 billion transistors on it. From 100 transistors to 80 billion transistors in about a period of 60-70 years. That's a progress semiconductor industry has made, which has made this transition to AI very, very possible now. There are negative sides of it, as some of us alluded to it. We'll discuss it later as Kishore comes up with his questions. But I wanted to start with the positive side of it, right? At least the use cases, the industries and use cases which we are seeing around us, where it is helping making things better for us. Let's look at that. First, let us look at video surveillance, CCTV, smart city as an area, because it's already happening in India, right? So if you look at India as a population, per lakh population, we have less than 140 policemen. And for our size of population, you will never have enough police force to monitor the law and order situation. So CCTV obviously becomes a very relevant choice. Conventional CCTV is just a dumb recording device, right? If we see incidents in our shop or office or apartment, we'll go back, we'll have to rewind the video, see it and see. With AI software running, real time on the CCTV video stream, it's actually improving law and order situation. And there's a use case I came across last year in the Chennai city. The Chennai traffic police has installed these video cameras in all the buses there, the local transport buses, which is like like DTC buses here. And there's a police control room. If there's any incidents that camera watches there, the AI algorithm raises an alert in the police control room, and they're promising, Chennai police promising to stop, reach that bus within 10 minutes and catch the culprits, which is a very useful use case, I would say, of AI in this case. And similarly, we talked about robotics for cooking here, but I'll tell you that today's e-commerce companies are building very large infrastructure in terms of their warehouses. And these warehouses have millions of goods with barcodes on it. It's humanly impossible for us, to deploy hundreds of people when the orders come through e-commerce website, thousands of people running around in the massive warehouse of the size of football field and searching for products and get it efficiently to the front. So AI camera based robots are deployed in these warehouses. They are called AGV, automated guided vehicles, and they are